ways that things are true or false. Some things are possibly true. Some are necessarily true. Some used to be true. Some will be true. Some are true on this planet, but not necessarily others.
So there's no good and bad because the truth is relative.
Why, even if the truth is what you would call relative, good and bad are not relative. Your mistake is that you're assuming that because something is true, that it's good.
Professor's got you there.
I think the truth is good because it's always real. On any planet.
Only awareness can make reality. And only what's real can become a dream. And only from a dream can you wake to the light. Okie dokie.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I've been out here spending my time contributing wherever I can. I haven't really spent much time here on this side of the island. Something about it seems intimidating, likely the lack of torches placed. I seem to be growing low on blocks. I think I'm gonna head home, see if there's a way for me to get more supplies. And hopefully I'll avoid the monsters that seem to enjoy roaming around here. Breaking character to say thank you, Carousel, for the gifted sub. You're spoiling me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I gotta get back into lore mode. I need to get into my lore voice. What is this? Is this another one of Ren's gift boxes? Hold on. Ah, it's for Whimsy. Yep, definitely from Ren. They seem rather fond of these gift boxes. I hope they are doing well. I They seemed rather frightened by the lightning storm earlier over at their home. I am curious to see what those in the village are up to. I haven't spoken to Jackdaw in a while, and oh, is that odd fish person I met earlier? I believe so. Yes, it is. Okay. Perhaps they need something, and that is why they're here. They seemed rather lost earlier. Let me pull open my communicator. Seems they can't hear particularly well. Hello? Are they just...
Hey there.
Oh, hello. Greetings. Do you need assistance with something?
No. Well, I mean, if you have rotten flesh on hand, that'd be very nice.
I do not, unfortunately. I think I may have some at my home, though, if you'd like to check with me.
You know, I think I'll be fine for now.
Okay.
So let me just get rid of these eggs.
Um,
Oh no, I hit the hole! I feel sad!
That is unfortunate, yes.
No, don't tell Mom. Don't tell Mom I did that.
I will not tell them.
Thank you.
So, what brings you here?
Well, nothing much. I'm just hanging around, I guess. Got not much to do.
Alright. If I recall correctly, you seem to live rather far away from what you told me.
I mean, yeah, that was, Vines. That was before. I'm living up there now. I chose me a little house. It's a little broken down, but, yeah.
I don't think I've been up there yet. I'll have to give it a look at some point.
You should. It's very nice. After Moth and I cleared away all of the ugly little weeds, it looks very pretty.
Yes, the weeds did seem to overgrow everything when I first got here. Moth has done a lot to contribute to this place.
I see someone over there.
I think that's August, perhaps? Would you like to go over and speak with them?
Yes! I'd love to meet new people.
Alright.
Ooh. I'm here to take too much advantage of Moth's villager trading system.
Oh, yes, they're...
Ouchie!
Are you alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. It's just my ankles. But,
Oh.
like, that's no big deal.
I just, walking around with broken ankles. It's something you
Yeah.
gotta withstand
Oh.
in Haven.
Yes, that sounds
Hello.
uncomfortable.
Thing?
Hi, no,
What's your
hi,
name?
No,
What's
Stars.
wrong?
Look, my Stars, so you stand right there. Stand right. Oh,
What?
man.
What's
Is it the
happening?
horns?
I am confused.
They're only on my own head, I promise. No ramming. Unless you ask to be rammed, in which case I mean.
Oh, man,
What's
hi,
going
no,
on?
it's just, it's nothing.
Are you two at odds
Yeah.
with each other?
No,
I have
don't-
never
no.
seen this person before in my entire life.
Okay.
No, maybe, sometimes people have, no, it's nothing.
Alright.
I do not
here's the lettering.
understand.
Help me with my Haven log. What's your name?
Oh boy.
The
questionnaire.
My name is Sylph.
What are your pronouns?
She, they, him, air.
You seem to have collected a lot of these pronouns.
Yes,
And you steal them
I-
from people.
I've stolen from many people. I'm building a collection.
I see.
It's species.
Aquatic hybrid, I guess.
Fishy
I'm
lad. Got it.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Congratulations, Sylph. You are resident number 15 I have met so far.
Oh, that's nice. That's that's very nice.
You
So,
have
like,
met
do you
many.
breathe underwater? Do you want to take a shower to show us?
Yeah, sure. I could use with a little swim, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah.
We could go to the waterfall. I feel
Oh,
like one
that
block's
works
not
as
enough
well.
for the full breathing experience.
Oh,
True.
my water.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh man, there we go. We're fine now.
Oh,
Hold on. Yeah.
you are
Make it
immersed.
deeper. Make it deeper. Get in, August, get in.
You're
This
holding a
seems
block.
threatening.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You know
no,
what?
holding a potato.
Who am I
No.
to say no to a friendly little game of dying? If you drown
You
me, I'll
do
hit
seem
you.
rather fond of dying.
Yeah.
That just drained the water.
I'm free now. I'm not free now. I need to make my way up. I'm not dying though.
All right.
Ow! Stars! They hit me.
Yes,
They
they
tried to
can be
drown
rather volatile. You mentioned wanting to test it by the waterfall? Alright, yes, then let's head towards that direction. Oh, it seems Gawain is here as well.
You mean I'm volatile? I'm completely normal. And also
Thank
very
you.
fun to be
Sure.
around.
Oh, they seem to be busy. They've been working rather hard on this place. I
It's
don't know where they
the
got
waypoint.
netherwork from. Oh,
I think.
greetings.
I don't know.
Hello?
You're just stopping by.
Wayne!
Hello?
Hey there.
Oh my gosh. August. Stars.
Yes,
Hey.
that is my name.
Don't think we've
Uh.
been introduced.
Oh, hello. My name's Sylph, and you're Gawain, yeah?
It's nice to meet you. Just give me one moment. I'm turning you up on my Discord.
Ah, I see.
gotta make sure the vibes are right. The sound is up.
Exactly.
I am familiar with this art.
One
Huh.
sec. Does Stars sound alright, or should I also turn that up? I'm just gonna turn everyone up.
Lol.
Do I sound nice and sexy with my new mic?
Yes,
Yeah.
You
Yes,
sound
new
very
equipment.
sexy.
your
very
mic sounds very good.
Everyone wishes to know you carnally.
That's terrifying.
Okay, audio check. Can everyone talk for my real
You
quick?
just gotta put your
Be
whole
gay, do
pussy-
crimes.
Bitches!
It doesn't sound better the second time.
You didn't even get to hear me say it the first time. It was in a written form.
I know. I saw you text at like 1 in the morning. All right. Chat. Does everyone sound okay? A little bit more.
I am
Okay.
saying words so that you can hear.
Let me
Where's
just
it going?
A B C D E F G
H
Oh,
I
that's
J
J
K
K
L M
L
N O
M
P
N
Hello.
O
Q R
Q
S
R
T U
S
V
T U V
W X
W
Y
X
and
Y
Z.
and
Wazee!
We've established that everyone in Haven knows the alphabet.
Yes,
I mean, we're 4 people, so is that really everyone?
I mean,
No.
exactly.
fair.
True. Hello, Jackdaw. Okay, no, I think we're good to go. Okay.
All right.
Audio issues resolved. Sorry, what did you say your name was?
Sylph? Sylph.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Cursebreaker Gawain.
Nice to meet you, and you and your friend.
August?
I am their friend. Thank you for noticing.
Well, I guess you too. I guess.
Oh, I can say hello to you, but only a little bit. You're not that cool.
Stars?
Who are you referring to?
I mean, the other presence, I guess, in the room.
I'm
It's
afraid I'm not sure what you're talking about.
just the three of us here.
4 counting you.
Feels like more, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, never mind me. I should have know better by now. But that's none of my business.
No, yeah, don't
Hi,
worry.
hi.
It's just us and the ghost.
The ghost.
Yeah. Funny. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Nice to meet you all.
It's nice to meet you too. Where did you come from? Where on the server? It seems we've all been rather scattered.
Yes.
Very, very far away in that direction.
Interesting.
I've not been back.
You want to?
Oh. Well, I think I left. Well, no, I definitely left some pets over there. They're probably wondering where I am.
Probably need like food or something at this point.
I think I left them plenty of food.
Okay.
I'll
So-
get them some other day.
How does this place work exactly? I noticed you have a chest of signs here.
Oh, it's this is so it's a waypoint, and I've thought that it would be useful, helpful maybe, or at least personally useful for folks to, if they wanted to, put up signs, memories, pieces of the places that they've come from.
Interesting.
And it can function as either a place for us to share and to remember, and also to piece things together, see if there's some broader picture that we've been missing.
It seems
Places like this on the bone paths are, well, they serve as places to shelter from monsters in the night and that sort of thing, but they also serve as a place you leave information here, and if you never make it back to the place you came from or the place you're going, then maybe that information will help the next person survive longer.
I see. It seems like an effective strategy.
It's like a
Elegant.
memory chain.
Eloquent. Does it have to be specific? Does it have to be like, or could it be vague? Because is it like 2 miles east from here there was a pile-up where 18 horses died? Or can it be like, I saw something weird today? What's the level of vague?
It can be well, I should make some books and keep them here for server information or things that dangers we might want to warn each other about.
I
But
see.
they can be anything, specific or vague. I was thinking anything from your home or the place you came from.
You want to give us an example? We could start it off right now.
Sure. Let me see.
Yes, that could be useful.
Thank you for. Let's see. In my world, on the bone paths, when we had a secret that we didn't want to tell anyone else, they would tell us to tell it to the trees, and children and young adults did this a lot when they had things like dalliances or crushes, but also it was a more serious tradition for people who had things that they didn't want to admit to anyone.
Catch me in the woods whispering at the trees about my elaborate plans of murder and world domination. The forest knows, but do you?
What is the point of speaking to the
Precisely,
trees?
precisely.
Are there any benefits to it, or
If someone
something like
cuts the
that?
tree down, and it makes a noise as it falls, does it release all the secrets like wah?
Well, actually, there is a story about somebody, a liar, who was so afraid of anybody knowing that they did the tree ritual. They wrote their secret in water on a green band and tied it around a tree. But they grew so absorbed with, they thought the trees were talking to them, speaking to them, whispering their secrets. And they grew so absorbed with that fear that they burned down the forest. So that's sort of seen as a metaphor for
Don't ever tell your secrets to anyone, even the woods.
a disproportionate
Trees
act.
don't tell anyone's secrets.
Yeah, well, what if you speak to the trees? What if you speak for the trees and to the trees?
Okay, let me see real quick. Here, hi.
Why would you
ask
speak
tree
for
a
the
question.
trees? Do they have
Maybe
something
the
to
trees
say?
can't talk! Well, not in the way you can understand, I guess. Okay, I just asked the tree and the tree said fuck you, I guess.
Tree, that was so cruel. Please apologize to me on behalf of everyone and what you put me through.
It's calling you a little bitch right now.
Oh,
Actually, I
That
think
seems
it's
rather
saying
rude.
that I'm the kindest person it's ever met, and that it wants lots of hugs from me.
Tree hugger.
Exactly.
Hugs are nice.
This
the
is my
tree
hug.
does not appear to be speaking. Oh, you are maiming it.
Oh, you're killing it. Oh well. Oh well, bye tree.
This seems
Guess this
rather
is where you're,
violent.
That's what you
Some
get for telling
people-
my secrets.
Well, you know, some things come to violent ends. The
Alright.
way things go.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Forgive me, I was trying to find a way to phrase it that fit on the sign.
I suppose I can give it a shot.
Yeah, anything. It can be anything. I figure there's also, if we gather things like important traditions, we can, I don't know, I mean, if there are things like holidays or traditions, oh dear, self seems to have vanished, we can
Fainted.
share them, we could celebrate them together.
I see. Okay. I have one memory from before. It's small. Oh,
My creator loved azaleas. He left me them all over the...
yes.
Is that why you have so many growing in your garden?
Yes, they remind me of him.
So he passed on his love of azaleas to you then?
Not necessarily.
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. It's a bit sentimental of you, Stark. I'm proud.
I'm hoping that if he were to find this place, he'd be drawn to my home because of them.
You must miss him.
I suppose so.
Very sweet. Admirable.
If such words could be applied to missing the only bond you've ever truly formed, then I suppose.
Ours.
Hmm?
You have bonds with all of us here. It's not the only connection you ever had. Like, he was basically your dad, or they were basically your parent, but...
I have no concept of family.
The place that you came from, the person that imparted things onto you is, well, some form of family or
Yeah.
a guiding bond.
I mean, what's that old adage about how you don't have to be born into families and choose them?
I suppose, but I do not think I could be placed upon the same level as him. Do you know where Soph went? They seem to have run off.
Maybe they thinking about their memories or world is
Thinking about what to put on the walls. Homesick, maybe.
maybe it was a little bit
Possibly.
too forward. Does either of you have any idea of what they were talking about with another person in the room with us?
I do not. They've been saying strange things since I met them in the village a few moments ago. When they saw August, they seemed rather frightened. Not certain why.
I don't either. I was perfectly pleasant. I hadn't even done. Oh, a sapling. Put it here. Make it a metaphor.
Yes, you didn't give them your void pitch, even.
Secret telling tree.
Now it is young, and as your secrets grow, it will too.
Will you tell
Maybe they're
us the
psychic.
secret?
That's my
Okay.
theory. I don't know about me, but maybe Sylph's psychic.
What do you mean by psychic?
That might not be the right word. It would explain Gwen's case, but not mine.
Yes, unless
Psychic.
you and when we met over at Gawain's house with the others that you led into the void, you had a strange appearance at one point.
Ooh, maybe it's true sight. Maybe they have true sight.
Oh, you think
Maybe they
Sylph
can-
might be able to
Interesting.
see?
Maybe they
That
have
would
they
be
they
very
see your
useful.
friend Gwen,
Oh,
or well, part of
Your
them.
friend?
there's it would follow that if they could see things with some sort of true sight, that there is a presence. I might
Gwen
say
had
that.
some remnants of her old world. Remnants of their old world. Follow them over.
Oh,
Yes,
Interesting.
Oh wow, I'm falling.
oh,
Hi there.
Hello.
I've returned extremely glitchy.
oh, welcome back.
Maybe it's
Are
all
you all right?
Maybe it's all that fuckery going on here. Maybe it's all that fuckery.
What fuckery?
You're looking at us, and it's just we're so terrifying. You can't help but look away.
There's too much psychic interference.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're all too powerful and incredibly sexy for me to handle. My computer tried to commit Alt-Delete. Yeah.
What do you mean Alt-Delete? You're an organic.
Well, I mean, you can look with the power of spite, anything is possible. So jot that one down real quick.
It's so
Okay,
true.
I
I
will
like
make a note
that.
of it.
I like that idea.
It does seem like up your alley, August.
If you say fuck you enough, maybe things will start going your way.
If you say fuck you enough, maybe things will start fucking themselves. That does not sound fun.
Yes.
No, this is a secular waypoint. I don't have anywhere good to go with this,
Is there
actually.
a
This
concept
waypoint
of
is a
religion
PG
where
zone.
you're from?
Man,
There it is, actually.
this is no naughty words allowed.
Yes, it's a place of sanctuary.
Okay, so we can't say shit, fuck, or bitch, or ass.
Now you're
or-
making me want to write fuck on the walls.
What would
Oh my
happen
God.
if someone were to do that?
August, you were such a child.
There's so many signs here. Hold up.
Yes,
if you
there
want
are
to
many.
if you want to write fuck on the walls, I cannot stop you.
Oh
So
no.
powerful. I hold power within my hands.
Were there any
But
romantic
with great
stories?
power comes great responsibility. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you. I'm
Okay.
also resisting. The only reason I'm resisting is because I don't have a sign, but you know.
I feel as if
I
you
will
two
now.
act
Right
as a force
here.
of chaos.
There's so many signs.
Yeah,
There's so
that
many
in there.
signs in here.
No, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it.
Do it.
Got it. What
Do
were you
it,
saying about
yo.
romantic?
Right. In your world, were there any stories about romantic-based stories about waypoints? You know, like two travelers, different sides of the world,
Specifically.
meeting in the middle after narrowly escaping death.
Yes, that
That's how
seems
you
like an
know-
effective plot structure.
There was a popular ballad to that effect. Quite
Oh,
a stormy night. There was a popular ballad, but I don't have much of a.
Stormy Night's the best place for stories.
I don't
Yes.
have much of a singing voice. I don't think I can reproduce it correctly.
I mean, with enthusiasm.
I know I've forgotten all the words.
That sounds.
My-
That just sounds like you're a little bit scared.
yes, you do seem
My
rather
part-
nervous.
We should have a karaoke night.
No, my partner remembered the walking songs and those sorts of things.
You know what would be interesting?
What?
I wonder if there's a song that, or several, that people from different, that we'd all know. People from different worlds having the
Oh.
same. That would be poetic, I feel.
Interesting.
That's actually that would be a good reference point, because I believe that some people have talked about being able to, like, travel from world to world.
Yeah, to give us an idea of what places
Yes,
were
yes.
open and what places weren't.
As far as I recall, inner realm travel was a thing.
Just
My-
a thing.
It was spoken about, but very difficult, only, and somewhat, forbidden. Not a realistic possibility, but one that could literally happen, I suppose.
I wonder if
One that did
the
happen.
rules for it varied from realm to realm, because that doesn't seem to fully match my own recollections.
That makes sense. If universes are built differently, then the paths between them would also be built differently.
Yes.
This makes sense. August or Sylph, do you remember inner world travel?
No, I wasn't even aware until recently that there were other worlds, to be honest.
Interesting.
I think I may have. I don't know. I don't really remember.
Well, that's a good idea, though. I don't know how we would begin to share songs like that, or share folklore things, find points of connection. I suppose this could also be a good use for them.
Yeah, point of
Yes.
common knowledge.
This would be nice for communication. Maybe some of us here share realms?
Yeah, Whimsy has said some things that make me think that she knew the bone paths in some capacity. She
That's
knows some of the Cursebreaker rites,
interesting.
and I feel like I remember her. But it's a strange sort of remembering. Yeah.
She is a sort of odd figure. I can't quite make out what she is with the wings and the polar bear ears.
Yeah, she's
I think that's pretty much what she is. She's a thing with
Is she
wings
very
and polar
fluffy?
bears. Like, congratulations, you've defined her.
Huh.
Is she very fluffy, though? Can anyone tell me that?
She's fluffy.
she's
Oh.
it varies.
She's very
from moment
soft.
To moment.
I have never touched her, but she does appear to be soft, yes.
Yep. Tall, great hugs.
Plush.
That's nice. That's
Alright. Thank you
Sylph.
for sharing these signs.
Of course. Of course, and this is always. You're always welcome here. This is all. I'm hoping to I'll have more supplies here for anyone to take when they need. And maybe build some more waypoints out further away in case other people appear here, or in case we find ourselves stranded further away from World Spawn.
If you are in need of supplies, let me know and I can get you some.
Thank you. I've been thinking maybe I should build them out of something other than bone. I mean...
Like, yeah, it must have taken so long to get all these blocks.
It took quite a while. I mean, I had a lot of help. Sorry?
Did you kill the skeletons for all of these?
Oh, some of them I did. Some of them, Moth and Novin and Stars and August and more or less everybody who I have been able to meet and ask for bone meal contributed to it, and then I made blocks out of them.
Yes, it has been a collaborative project. Are there any other materials with protective properties that you could use instead of bone that would be easier to obtain?
Well, I could use wood. That would be technically living. I mean, living in with blood, something that carries the memory of a circulatory system, is the best defense against, well, in the bone paths anyway, against unwanted creatures. But
is there a way for you to do tests or experiments to determine?
That's a good idea. I hadn't considered it, but I should. Maybe I'll look into it. I'll see what Jackdaw has.
Yes,
available.
they seem to be home right now. I saw them wandering around Fantasy Costco.
Yes,
earlier.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
saw them
certain
as well.
if they're still there.
I might, because they seem like they've found. I bought some netherrack from them the other day.
Interesting.
And have found sources of blocks less common on this world.
Yes. Wonder how they were able
Raiding,
to
probably.
obtain it.
Well, we haven't, I don't think they've been able to access the nether.
Raiding,
feel like-
probably.
I don't think any of us have.
What's the
Yeah.
nether?
Should we head over there?
Sure. See if they're home.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Well, let me, do you want, I can message them on the communicator and see.
Alright. Yes, they may not be prepared for guests.
They may be working on their...
Gwen,
Yeah.
hello. You're.
Sorry?
Sorry. 1 second.
And then
Boo!
I'm just gonna...
Right. your own world. It was dangerous. There was a lot of empty parts with a whole lot of not a lot and monsters between different towns, right?
Yes, exactly.
Reminds
How did
me of
the-
here a little bit.
Yeah. How did the Bone Path people get their bones? Did they just like was it all from creatures they slayed, or did they collect the bones of the dead?
Oh, well, that's
Seems
actually,
rather morbid.
the bones of
Even
curse
the-
breakers would be turned into bone blocks for waypoints. But there's not enough
Maybe
curse
turned
breakers
into a
for
bone
that
block
to
as
be.
well.
Well,
Must have been
eventually.
a common career.
Yeah, it's a way of protecting the next generation.
Huh.
Interesting.
Curious.
A little bit awful. Not even free from your duties in the next life.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Even the dead contribute.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I mean-
Even the dead have productivity rates.
Well, I mean, you
Okay,
want
who
to
has it
stop.
under me?
No. But most of the bones, because it wouldn't be feasible, most of the bones came from, there's various old skeletons, creatures. Big skeletons of creatures from the time before the bone paths are as they are. Old relics of magic and such.
Interesting.
And there's
Creatures.
many bones in them. And also I know some bone blocks are made from hunting and deer and those sorts of things.
It is, I suppose, a form of maximizing the resources available to you.
Precisely.
There was someone trapped in an area without any paths or without any protection necessarily. Were there ever stories of, like, grave robbings?
It is interesting.
There are stories of rudimentary bone paths and the lengths that people have gone to make rudimentary bone paths. I mean, I know, well, there are whisperings. We were always told that bone paths had to be constructed by those who knew the rites correctly, and then that making temporary measures would only lead to death. But I think that was partially to prevent people from doing, as you said, August, from...
I mean, desperate people do desperate things.
Exactly. But I cannot rule it out one way or the other. I certainly saw some less than savory things once or twice or several times on the bone paths.
I see. So I suppose crime exists even in your realm.
Yes, unfortunately. Jackdaw said that we were welcome to visit Fantasy Costco.
Alright. I am curious to see what wares they have.
I haven't been in there for a few days.
Last time I went in there was interesting. So, shall we go?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, the sheep is yellow now.
Sheep.
Seems to change its coat by the day.
Yes,
Rainbow sheep. I don't like that.
Rainbow sheep.
Hello.
rainbow sheep. Oh,
Hey.
greetings.
Hi there.
Hello.
Why is your sheep the color of urine?
Yeah, I'm fixing that. Hang on.
Excuse me?
Don't
Why is
worry,
your sheep
sheep.
the color of urine?
No one will pee on you anymore.
Alright.
I mean, I was thinking sunshine, lemons,
Oh.
golds, butter.
That applies as well, I suppose.
Yeah. She likes to switch it up every once in a while.
I see.
Can I help you guys with something?
Yes, Gawain.
Oh, one moment.
Oh.
They're having a staring into the distance moment.
Oh, I was.
A contest.
I just. I
Sheep
was,
has seen some things.
I'm just.
You can tell from the slight
Auditory
cross
processing.
eyes. Crimes have been committed in front of this creature.
Hang
It is
on.
witnessed
Quite
much.
possible.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh no.
Give me one sec.
oh dear.
I
Hello. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you guys can come inside if
Okay.
you like.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, is the Fantasy Costco open?
It's not. I want to see when people are available to have like a little grand.
Oh right, yeah. You mentioned that
Oh.
the opening ceremony. Is it like
Yeah.
preemptively open then? If we came to you and we're like, Jackdaw, I
Yes.
would cut off my right arm for some bone blocks.
That seem-
Would you?
Couldn't you be able to use your right arm to create bone blocks?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe if like the flesh and stuff on it would make it worth more. So like, maybe you can get more bone blocks from your severed arm than you
I-
can make from your severed arm.
Don't think flesh turns into bone.
No, exactly. It's a currency thing. So if you gave someone your arm, maybe they'd give you back like 5 bone blocks. When
I feel like
with
your
your arm
arm
you
would
could only
be-
make like 1.
Worth significantly more bone blocks.
I mean, I don't typically
Apologies?
trade in body parts, but
There.
I suppose that would be negotiable. Little
Hello.
chickens. Look at the little chickens.
Oh, you
You have
are
quite the
Complicated. I
collection.
can't walk through them.
I'll hold the door open for you.
No, I'm inside the building. I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Just in case, just in case.
It looks fantastic in here, Jackdaw.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not quite finished, but I'm trying to make it a little bit more homey, I guess.
If you are in need of any decoration blocks, please let me know.
All right, I will.
I was wondering I've been thinking of building more waypoints, but I think, well, after it took so long to build the first one out of bone and gather enough bone, perhaps bone is not a reasonable resource in this world to build them out of. And so I was wondering if you had access to any sort of living blocks that I wouldn't be aware of.
Let me think about that for a second. I moved most of my stuff from here.
August, are you bonding?
I am bonding. No one understands me better than this chicken.
I see.
We are staring into each other's souls.
Oh,
How
it's betrayed you.
How exactly?
I knew this
you
would happen
define
eventually.
Living. I mean, I have moss. I have, wood, but there's plenty of that.
Oh.
Let me check downstairs.
Ooh, moss would be a fun idea. It would be
seems
soft
that
as you walked along it.
someone has urinated on your floor.
Excuse me? No, that's
You
carpet.
know, sometimes stars yellow is just yellow.
I see.
Yeah, that's carpet.
Sometimes the curtains are just the curtains.
I bet if you thought hard enough about it, it could be a metaphor.
Oh, true.
Perhaps.
Here we approve of killing the author.
Why would you kill the author?
Oh, always. I would simply,
Coal, perhaps?
actually not a bad idea.
Trying to think. What else might be blockable?
Moss is more renewable, right?
Moss?
You could put it on moss. You could put it on stone and then mossify the stone.
Yeah,
I
it
have
just
That's true.
access to
consumes the
large
block,
quantities of it if you need it.
That would be an interesting building material.
Yes, it would.
I mean,
It is.
technically, like, I guess melons and pumpkins are living. I don't know how that would work for builds.
Might not be completely. Are you alright?
Me or stars?
Somebody was just making distress noises.
I think that was the zombie
Fine, I'm
villager
fine.
that you heard.
Ah,
Could be.
could be.
But yeah, is the living more metaphorical or biological?
Metaphorical doesn't have to be a living currently, but something that was once living. I mean, I think my best answer might be wood, but
What about
I'm not
bookshelves?
sure.
Is
You can make it metaphorical.
Could be pretty much anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A
Is
stone,
it
you have like
wood
the
flammable?
crushed
though?
remains of dead creatures.
It is
True.
It is. That is fair. Is the goal to be flame resistant?
Fire doesn't seem like it's been, well, knock on wood, much of a
I
problem
could
here.
some fires.
Sorry.
Please don't.
I won't in your beautiful. I
think
won't in
that
your
would
beautiful
ruin the
fantasy cosplay
structure.
projector. Don't worry. Hang on. Let me just.
I think
Oh,
Augusta. Oh,
Now we are toasty.
I always forget that
Fire.
doesn't hurt you.
Yes, it is rather alarming to see for a moment.
Well, I don't know.
suppose
I'll think about.
wool comes from that which is alive. It's not alive itself necessarily. On the more metaphorical level, I mean, books have a life of their own, I would say.
You could use hay
And they're
blocks.
made from
True.
paper, wood. Hay, that's true.
Does it necessarily need to be completely alive or just a source of energy?
The most traditional interpretation would be something that had been part of a creature. But I know that people do build them out of wood on occasion.
This would maybe be a bit more difficult to obtain. There's coral, although unless it's immersed in water, it becomes somewhat less visually appealing.
Oh, actually, I bought a piece of coral off a wandering trader, and I tried to use it in a build the other day, and it died immediately. I was quite disappointed.
Yes.
Oh dear. I have some to show you. To something. I have some coral for you to look at. Actually, it appeared at my base.
Oh,
August was there actually.
Yes. It's a little bit dead,
it
but it's still
appeared.
functional.
Yeah, it was very strange in appearance, and I'm not sure how it got there. So I was.
as in someone left it there? Or it grew there?
I'm not sure. It was. It had. It almost seemed as if it had overtaken the dirt somehow.
Strange. Like some kind of
like
growth?
moss might. Yeah. Let me see. I'll be right back. I think it's down here.
Alright. Could this possibly work? I think it would be resistant to
Amethyst.
fire
It would be.
and
It won't burn.
blasts.
Does it have a living component? Not much of a.
True.
Huh. I haven't studied gems before, but I'll test it out.
It is rather conductive, so perhaps it may be of some use.
Boink.
Is that the coral?
And that feels
Yes.
like
Yeah.
flesh.
I mean, yeah, I was having a hard time determining exactly what it was. August said, brains. I'm not really sure.
I don't think that's coral.
Strange texture.
It does look like
It's a
brain.
very big brain.
It does seem to be some sort
Not
of
as big
dead
as
organic
mine.
matter. But coral is the growth of anemones on harder surface. This does not appear to be that. It's not a layer of organic matter upon something else. It's just soft and fleshy.
Gee.
The worst way you could ever describe anything ever, Stars. Thanks for that.
A little,
My apologies.
Yeah.
Is
I-
crumbling a
rotten,
better
I'd
description?
say. Rotting.
Me-
Oh wait, no, it's gone.
I didn't want to keep it out. The main reason I wanted to show it to you was I wasn't sure if someone had put it there potentially to be harmful, and I couldn't tell just by observing it
Doesn't
whether or not it was
seem
dangerous.
harmful, just dead.
I can run some tests and see if there's any latent magical properties to it. I'd be
Okay.
interested in
Hold it?
seeing where it grew.
Yeah, I
at some
can show you.
later
Would
point.
be interesting, yes.
Can
Yeah,
I hold
replaced
it?
Fun, it's squishy. It's like
I'm not sure if that's wise.
Sure, it's gonna be
At least
fine.
until we know what it is.
It's dead. It's
It
dead.
reminds me of the organic matter I was forced to scrape out of my components when I was using organic sources of food.
Unpleasant. But yeah, if you
robot
wanted
shit.
to take a look at one of those.
Thank you.
But Gawain can
exactly
hold
what it
it. Ah.
Well, I am trained in these matters.
I have already held it. So if you really want it, I have a single block at my lighthouse. If you want to, I don't know what you're planning on doing, licking it or something.
No.
Seems
what-
extraordinarily inadvisable.
Yeah, what if, like, it
Yeah, I
tastes
would not
bad?
think
recommend
you'd
that.
get
What
food
then?
poisoning.
I mean, we don't know that.
It is rotting flesh.
Better not to test. Better.
Yeah,
Better to
I have a
say.
strong stomach.
Alright.
Well, you know yourself best, I suppose. Thank you, Jackdaw.
Yeah, of course. Was
How-
there anything else that that you guys needed? I am still working on bringing all of the enchanted books and things back from my base, but I do have a good number of them here now.
I'd be interested in browsing your selection.
Okay. Yeah, did you guys want to come downstairs?
There's a basement.
There is a basement.
I mean, if you don't mind showing it to us. Don't want to push your hospitality or anything.
Look, don't touch.
I see.
The security
Still-
chickens.
Could I
Wow.
talk to you for a minute?
Yeah? Sure.
I am curious about something.
Okay,
This
sure
here
thing.
is some
Ow.
this here. The
Open
chest has
door.
personal belongings, but everything else is for sale.
I see.
So... Different BC?
Yes.
Yeah, over on this
Okay.
side is mostly tools and enchanted objects, and then the books are over here.
Oh, these are some fun ones.
Yeah.
What use is there for aqua affinity here?
I mean, I'm not sure yet. That's why I don't have very many of them. I wasn't sure if anyone planned on doing any builds that involved water. I figured it wouldn't hurt to have some on hand.
Alright.
Maybe it would help you go in water more if you had resistant armor too.
I mean, maybe.
Yes.
I don't think it's not really a physical ailment.
I see
More
you've used
so
the
it's just,
enchanting table
I find it
well.
unpleasant. Yes, I created a little room for it.
Yes. The
Oh, it's
use
so
of the
cute.
glazed terracotta is nice.
Thank you.
This room seems oh,
Yeah, this is the farm.
you have numerous chickens.
I do. They provide an excellent source of XP.
So you murder them.
Some of them. And I breed them, and then eventually they can't. If I keep breeding them, they can't all fit in there. It's not humane, so I have to kill
I
some of
see.
them.
Necessary culling.
Yes,
That is the way of life, I suppose.
it's true.
This is an interesting setup you have.
Yeah, little fishing pond. There's actually a tree farm down here if you want to see.
Oh? I am rather curious.
I haven't cleared it out in a bit.
You know, the tree farm that Moth has constructed has access to the saplings of, I believe, almost every kind of wood.
Yeah, this is mainly I use this wood for sticks and other crafted items that aren't dependent on wood type for the most part.
I see.
This was more of a convenience factor because it's a little quicker than having to go over to the tree farm every time I need wood.
Yes, I think I understand. Efficiency is a priority.
And then the chickens keep getting down here. I
They
don't-
seem rather adventurous.
They are, yes. But yeah, that's the basement. This is not sales floor area. It's just my own little
I see. Like
way
a residence away from the one you currently have.
Yeah, just so I have access to all of the things that I would typically need.
I see.
food and such. This is a little smelting device actually over here. Fuel goes in this one, and the material to be smelted goes in the top one.
Seems rather efficient.
Yes. I created it mainly because I had a lot of like chainmail armor and things that I wanted to smelt, and because those items don't stack, it's hard to smelt them manually.
Yes.
But if you put them in here, then it'll do it more efficiently.
I will have to keep that in mind for my own residence.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for allowing me to be down here.
Yeah. And then there's this guy.
Oh, yes.
He was up top, and it was getting. I didn't think that he would be terribly friendly with customers, so I brought him down here.
Yes, people seem rather taken aback by The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he has potential as in customer service field. It'll just take a little bit of work, probably.
I see. Some golden apples and weakness potions.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, I still need to bring out mending books and infinity books. But other than that, I have most of what I will need, I think, for general demand.
Alright. Wonder what they're up to up there. I think I will rejoin them.
Yeah. Find out what's going on.
Oh.
Oh, here's Gawain. There's August.
Yes.
Not sure where Sylph went.
Yes, Soph seems to have left.
Oh,
I
there.
think...
There he is.
They seem to be alright now. That is good.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Did you make any purchases?
I think they were
No,
mostly browsing.
did not see anything that interested me. As stranger, alright, they seem to be having difficulties. Or is Soph alright, I mean.
They seemed a bit, shaken.
Oh. I don't think heads are meant to bend in that direction.
Generally not, no.
Huh. Maybe if I hit them, they'll return to normal. Oh.
Ow! Oh! Who did that?
That was Stars.
Was it you?
Your head was facing the direction opposite it was supposed to. I was worried that you had snapped your own neck.
Oh, that would be
They performed some
incredibly
percussive maintenance.
Yes.
percussive. Isn't that an instrument?
Yeah, it's something that you smack.
Yes.
Oh, whoops.
That is what
Right.
happens when you hit carpet, yes.
There we
But
go.
yes, are you doing alright? That was a little alarming.
Yeah, I love manifesting and then unmanifesting, yeah.
Yes, you seem to
Yeah.
disappear from existence.
I'm sorry if I
You're
Oh,
yeah, you're fine.
it's happening again.
No, and I'm gone again. Wow. I keep man, dematerializing isn't fun, guys.
Alright,
Fun
Yes, that seems like something you should fix. Can't be healthy for the organic body.
Oh, I'm
no, not to dematerialize.
No. Can't imagine it's good for anybody in general.
Yes.
I've appeared. I'm scared of moving. What if I just appear again?
Here,
you
let me
can't
help you
until you
test
try.
that theory. Well, you didn't
Move.
move.
Pain and agony.
There you go.
Jack Donner
Alright.
hitting me.
Here, you can stand behind
I
me.
am attempting to help you.
It's very painful. You nudged me.
Nudge
No,
me, you
I
said-
have to
oh.
take it back. No, I'm
All right.
fine. I'm fine. I think I'm fine. No, I think I'm fine
Alright.
now.
No more violence.
Please.
Yes, please.
I know with
No?
machinery, sometimes it just takes a little force to get it working again, so I was wondering if that theory applied to organics as well.
It
Have you
maybe not this one
finished
in
testing that theory?
it doesn't generally apply to organics, I would say.
I see. My apologies then.
Yeah, generally speaking, communication as a first line rather than violence.
Alright.
think
More effective.
I think I would have been
Good
fine
roll.
if you'd just been like, I'm gonna hit you real quick instead of just bam.
I will keep that in mind for next
A
time.
bit of a heads up, you know. Always nice.
Component of communication.
Stranger, you've been seeing odd things all day today. Have you seen anything with Jackdaw?
Strange
No.
things? What do you mean?
Yes, Soph.
Nothing strange. Just I guess unusual, but
They are a chicken with legs.
it's,
I mean, most
Seems
chickens
hardly
have
unusual.
legs.
I guess just I'm just not used to seeing them. Not that I haven't seen them before. It's just they're not usually so many in the same place, I'd say.
Them?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you
I'm
mean by them?
confused. These two?
Things, apparitions. Things that follow.
Are you alright? You don't seem to be responsive. Should I give you a... Oh? I was going to attempt to communicate, as you said, but it appears to have been fruitless.
Would
Yeah, you just have to wait.
caution against percussive maintenance. Ah. Well,
Are they that is you said they've been seeing strange things. Are
Yes.
yes,
they believe
they
that
were-
they're seeing apparitions of some kind?
I do
they were
worry
talking
for them.
earlier. I don't think, well, I can only speak for my own part, but I know that there is a possibility that they are seeing correctly if they, I have some small experience with things, apparitions,
Interesting.
and I know that there are
Oh,
things that follow me.
their head is backwards again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
So, you alright?
I'm fine. Just fine.
do you, would you prefer if we didn't continue this line of inquiry?
Yeah. Fine, I guess. Yeah. Just
So it's just
can't
these two that are setting off
Eh.
whatever
Yeah.
that is.
most part.
Interesting. Has this
Is
ever
this-
happened to you before?
I mean, I've seen weird stuff before, just like not so condensed into one place.
I mean, Haven seems to be nothing if not weird, if not
Yes, we have a rather-
abnormalities.
Of strangeness.
It is unusual.
Alright, you seem rather nervous. Would you like us to give you some space for the time being?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Alright.
If you need any help bringing things, if you're planning on setting up some sort of home here near Spawn, and you need any help transporting things, I gladly would help.
Yes,
Just let me know.
I extend the same offer.
I appreciate that immensely. I'm not much of a builder, but yeah, I'll ask once I know what I want to do exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, hi.
The chicken is attempting to give you therapy.
Yeah, therapize me. Oh no, I couldn't pay. Ah!
Oh no.
Yes, it is. It charges a lot.
We need to get you some better insurance, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the American health
Insurance? What's insurance?
Something I don't understand. Even
Nobody explained insurance to me in character.
No.
Okay, so
I
insurance is
Jackdaw does know about insurance and
the payment ahead of time
it's
for
not-
larger fees. So, for
Don't wanna know
example, say that you live in a country that does not provide universal health care. You would pay an insurance company so that when something bad happens, they cover most of the cost of hospital and medical bills.
I see.
Yes. This applies to other things like homes and modes of transportation as well.
That
Yeah,
implies that things like medical care have costs.
Yes.
Why wouldn't
In
they?
many places they
Well, that sort of thing is. Well, I mean, it would be like charging for curse breaking.
You
I mean,
do
I
not
can
charge
certainly
for your
imagine people
services?
doing that as well.
No, of course not. I mean, it's a necessity.
I see.
We serve the community as needed.
Alright.
Quite altruistic.
Interesting.
How did you survive then? People give you like food and places to stay when you needed?
Well, we had nobody would turn a curse breaker away if you were traveling. Generally, if you came to a new settlement, people would offer a place to stay. I mean, definitely the accommodations vary, but it would be suicide for somebody to turn a curse breaker away because, I mean, they generally had need of them.
I see.
So it was. We were
Even when you were
accommodating-
just
we had what we
traveling
needed.
somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, we would do small pieces of curse breaking. I mean, I generally wouldn't stop in a community without doing something for them. There's always little charms and things that, and if anything, I mean, they would have protections that would need re-upping or just the reassurance that they were on our circuit and we would be there if they needed us.
Sounds
So
like
more of
your
a-
profession is rather widespread.
Yeah, it would be hard. There are certainly places where we were unwelcome, but not many of them. Insular sort of communities. It's hard to farm and to dig for springs and things like that safely without curse breakers on the bone paths.
Interesting.
She have bad vibes going around.
Lots and lots, many.
The vibes here are rancid. Sylph, do I have a ghost on my head?
No.
Is it causing problems?
No.
Do you feel like there's a ghost on your head?
Only metaphorically, Gwen. Only metaphorically.
Metaphors.
Interesting.
No one explained them to me.
Sylph has refused to learn literary conventions and will continue to.
So if you seem
For as long as
rather
it takes.
uncomfortable, would you like me to walk you back to your home?
Yeah, sure, that'd be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
Where have you settled?
I'm up there on the island up there.
We can make it like a little escort party.
Yeah.
I mean, only
It
only
would
if you want.
prefer if
Yes. We do
you
not
and
need
Stars
to
were-
accompany you, if you would be uncomfortable with it.
You can come with me.
Alright.
Well, I guess this way.
All right.
Berries down here.
Oh, I believe they're to protect against zombies.
Yes,
Yes.
it disrupts their pathfinding. They do not wish to walk near them.
Thorns in feet. I imagine that stops one from walking.
Yes. Perhaps that is something you can work into your waypoints.
Oh, actually, Moth taught me that trick, and I incorporated it into the entrance.
I see.
I did notice that.
Boop, boop.
It's kept things pretty safe so far.
This seems rather
There's a guy over there.
precarious. If you would like, I can
zombie.
get you
Sorry.
scaffolding.
Zombie guy.
Oh, yes.
Bup, bup, bup. I think. Let me go up here. Water suffices, I'd say.
Alright.
And there's vines. Huh. Oh, hi, zombie. Bye, bye.
Yeah,
bye.
I'll have to remain down here, I think.
Alright.
But you guys have fun.
It's good to see you, Jekta.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful.
Yes.
Where's the
Like I
zombie?
said,
Where do I
precarious.
stab?
It's beyond the wall.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't been up here before.
Yeah, neither have I.
Well, this is a more village.
Oh,
Yep.
I hadn't explored here earlier. I thought it would be more of the same. Seems I was right.
Ow. More abandoned houses. Thrilling.
Yeah. I chose
Wheat
this
fields?
one over here. I'm gonna live here. I need to rebuild some stuff, like the walls and the roof. But
God,
That's
I
my
like the
house.
vibes.
It's cute.
It is,
Yes.
cozy.
It's quite nice.
It's
Yep.
small. Can you fit everything you need in here?
I'm thinking of
Very
expanding.
narrow. The builds here are all very, very small.
They are.
Yes.
I've noticed this in some of the other villages that I've been to.
And I know Moth
Villagers
has to-
don't tend to
house.
require much space.
No, not
What is that?
particularly.
That squares with my experience as well.
As I thought, there's not much here. So, are you certain you will be alright?
Yep, I'm sure. And oh, you can see the boat from here. Oh wait, no,
You can.
the boat.
Oh,
Yeah, the boat.
Yes. Your boat.
yes, you're
Spread the
right.
Like
word
it's
of the
sailing
boat.
It's
Boat.
sailing for the stars.
That was the plan.
That's very nice.
It's gorgeous.
How does
Yes,
it go
it is.
go afloat if there's no water? How does it work?
Flies on void. That's what makes it the boat.
It's
I
got
do not
wings.
choose to
Oh.
question August's building techniques.
It's. You're a
Yep.
fantastic builder.
Ew.
Some nice artistic choices going into that.
Can you see the staircase from hell? There's also the staircase from hell.
I
It
cannot.
can,
Yes, it's-
unfortunately.
It's terrible. I looked at it up close and it was really ugly. I'm sorry.
I do not recall that bamboo forest being here earlier. It seems new.
Oh. Maybe somebody's been doing some agriculture.
Perhaps.
Farming.
Hello, guys.
Oh,
Jackal?
Yes?
Hi,
I
Jack.
managed to climb up. It took a very long time.
Hey, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I should
welcome.
probably stick some more vines all over the place. Probably.
No,
Sorry,
you're good.
Some ladders, maybe.
Or scaffolding.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just as abandoned as the others.
Yep. And with nether brick as well.
Yeah.
Nether brick.
Yes, the signposts.
I do have some of that. You can
Oh,
craft it out of
interesting.
netherrack.
I hadn't realized you hadn't noticed before, but yes, the
What kind of
lampposts are made of nether brick.
Horrifying person puts just a button on the ground and doesn't make it do anything.
I think they're
Probably
supposed to
the
be
same
rocks.
person who's been
Design
putting buttons on
feature.
the ground down below.
Yes.
For stim purposes.
Wait, I just realized if there's
Yes?
netherrack here, and I suppose this is, I've been working with netherrack all week, so I should have realized this earlier. But if there's netherrack and nether brick here, this place has had access to the nether in the past.
So the question is, what changed?
The void,
Yeah.
probably.
I've come across some ruined portals. That's where I obtained the netherrack. But they didn't. None of the
Still
portals
on the
I've
roof.
found have functioned as they should.
Interesting.
Non-functioning.
Careful with my trees.
Yes.
Right, you gotta tell secrets to them.
Soph, I
Sorry.
would like to
What?
speak with you in private for a moment. It's nothing
Yeah?
bad, just a simple inquiry.
Yeah, sure. All right.
August.
BC2.
Yep. Alright, I just gotta wait for them. Hello.
Hi there.
I recently did something a little risky, and I've noticed some of my functions are not working as they should. You seem to be able to see things, and I was wondering if you see anything amiss. I am rather concerned that I may need to do some work on my wiring. Hello?
Oh, the wiring. You said. Your
Yes.
wires.
I
Yeah.
August had me. I had a poor experience with the void recently, and while I'm not affected like organics are, I came into contact with an object that had proven itself to be dangerous. I wanted to make sure it was not interfering with my programming in any tangible way. Normally I'd go to Gawain for this, but they've been busy.
I don't know. You're hurting. I think.
Okay. What?
Yeah. I don't know how to specify how to get more specific than that. It just. And you say you jumped into the void?
Yes.
Fell down there once. Didn't
It's
feel very.
typically I don't have any issues with it, but I had one encounter that was unpleasant, and I wanted to get an outside perspective, so thank you.
Wait, answer me this. Has August jumped in before?
Yes, numerous times.
Most time? They do that often?
from what I can tell. I thought this was common knowledge.
Oh, well, I haven't been around for long or spoken to many people,
I see.
so it's news to me. Yeah, maybe it's it feels like it's having a negative effect on you, especially with your unpleasant experience. Maybe it's just feels like it hurts, like it's hanging over you.
Alright. I will do my best to avoid going down there while I try to look into my internal hardware and see if anything is amiss that I need to repair.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Just take care, yeah? Don't fall in again. It's not very
Okay.
nice.
Would you like to rejoin the others?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Felt like.
We have finished speaking.
Oh, good. We were just talking about experiments.
Oh, I see.
What type of experiments?
Oh, you know, horticulture.
Horticulture,
Flowers.
Plants.
Cultivation
Yes.
of flowers.
Ah!
I'm building a new garden.
I'm thinking about making patterns with flowers up here. You know, there's
Like
quite
little
a bit of
drawings?
space,
That could
There's
be
quite a bit of space.
nice.
Have you?
and there's flower face.
Yeah,
Like you get
like a yellow face with like a blue smile or something.
Yeah, something maybe a little more complex, but yes,
Red so it cries bloody tears.
there's certainly symbolism.
Bit
I'll take
macabre.
into account.
Which
There's a
house
flower
is,
face.
is yours, Sylph?
It's the one in the corner, the one with white terracotta walls.
I
Okay.
see.
Are the things in the chest in here yours?
What chest?
In this building.
Me, my ankles.
Which one?
There's a feather in a book.
Oh.
A couple of
Feather in a
saplings.
book. Huh? No,
Yeah.
that was just there.
I found
I guess,
similar
like-
chests when we first were exploring the lower part of the village.
Yeah, just
Was it
science.
somebody's personal possessions or something that was left here?
I'm not
Mm.
sure.
Well,
Most
I mean,
likely
if
someone
If it was
would-
yours, I wasn't gonna take it, but
Most likely
been some-
something that was left here, and I can't imagine that anyone would
Yep.
be particularly attached to 2 oak saplings, a book, and a feather.
yeah.
I mean, where I showed up, there was a few signs of living too. So
Mm-hmm.
previous owners, perhaps.
Between the ruined villages we found in these chests, I am fairly certain that there were people here before us, before this.
There are many examples of communities here that seem to have existed.
Oh boy.
Are
Oh,
you?
I see.
Yeah.
Big place.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just found a weird building. Thought that saw a block that only like players create. Thought there was a secret passage or something underneath it, and then I fell to my death.
You found-
Perhaps you
What
should
kind of
not
block?
mine out directly below you.
But that's part of what makes it fun.
If you insist.
Death approaches from every angle, Stars. You got to be ready for it.
I am.
Greeting it with open arms.
I mean, that's better than denying it until the last moment.
Though death doesn't seem to exist here regardless.
It's one way or another.
More that it doesn't stick exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think it's time for me to take my leave. It was good interacting with you all.
I haven't seen you in too long.
Yes, it has been a while.
To spend some more time with you.
Yes.
Have a stay safe.
Have a good evening.
You as well.
Bye, stars.
Goodbye.
Stay safe.
This is very, very precarious.
So I confess I'm not exactly sure how to get down. Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah,
Get
that's my
down.
concern.
There's a water. There's water over here. Yeah.
I'm
Goodbye.
not always the most.
That's a long way down.
There's this.
Okay. I've hung up with the communicator that allows us to communicate even over distance. Self is an interesting character. I was hoping to get information from them, as that encounter with the Wither Rose has left me concerned, especially with Deep Sleep's response to it. He doesn't seem to be the type to be easily shaken, and yet he was rather upset at what he saw. Regardless, I don't know what to make of what they said. They spoke about pain. I don't feel anything that could be similar to what they were describing. Perhaps something is off with my programming, as I said before. Just have to pull open some of my resources and look myself, I believe. Have the stuff for wiring, at least. Yeah, I think I'll get started with that then. That seems like a good call. Okay, that's the end of the stream. I'm sorry this one was like very quiet, was very improvised. I'm very tired too, so I'm not super high energy. But thank you guys for watching, even though this one was not super dramatic. It was mostly to establish Gawain's waypoint, and I was supposed to have a moment with Sylph, but Sylph kept like just disappearing out of the world because of Wi-Fi issues, which, like, if you guys saw my stream yesterday, you understand. So I just pulled them aside and was like, hey, what's wrong with me? Yeah. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day or night, wherever you are in the world, and I think we need to raid someone. I'm gonna pull open Twitch, see who's online. Looks like Gawain is streaming. I think Sylph had to end stream, which is very sad. Let's see here. Yeah, let's raid Gawain. So yeah, please hop in and raid them when you get the chance. I'm sorry this was a very, like, kind of boring stream, to be honest. But yeah, bye everyone!